Welcome to the 2025 ACC Tip-Off Q&A. I'm happy to welcome Stanford to the stage. Head coach Kate Pay, Nunu Aguirre, and Chloe Carty. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
Kate, you guys won 5 of your last 6 games in the ACC regular season. You returned 54% of your points, 50% of your rebounds, 57%. All right, let's get out of stats. That's a lot of production. But more importantly, I think in this day and age, you got 10 returners led by these two on the stage. Kind of give us an overview of what we should expect from your team this season.
Christy, I am so excited about our team. As you point out, we have 10 fantastic returners who busted it this offseason. All spring long, on the track, on the turf, on the sand, in the weight room, on the court. Our 10 returners really recommitted themselves to the Stanford way, which is working really hard, being really unselfish, so that when our 5 fantastic freshmen arrived on campus for summer quarter, they were ready to mentor them, to help them, and that's what we call the Stanford sisterhood. And the team's working really hard. Our fall practices are off to a great start. We know that it's going to take everyone. Our 5 freshmen are great, and we are counting on them to make immediate impact. But we know that our success this season, our goal of having a championship season, it will be determined and we will be led by our returners.
So much transition a year ago. First year head coach, new players, new conference. For you personally, what was the biggest takeaway?
I think, like I tell our sophomores, Shea Ijiwoe, Kennedy Ume, Harper Peterson, gosh, it feels so good to be a sophomore. We learned a lot. There was a lot of change last year, Christy. I think experience is the greatest teacher, and we can make a few tweaks to the way we travel. We have more experience with the coaches' style of play, different players, and I think that's really going to help us moving into year 2 in the ACC.
Nunu, I don't know of another player in the country that had a bigger jump from freshman to sophomore year than I saw in your game last year. What was the focus this past offseason for you to continue that improvement?
I think my main focus was probably my leadership. Like as she said, our 5 freshmen are coming in, and I think for me, I just wanted to set the biggest example that I can to make sure that they know how the Stanford way of the way that we do things. And so, I guess my leadership was the biggest thing.
Chloe, from the first 15 games to the last 16 games, you doubled your production. Was there a light bulb moment? I mean, what happened there, and how do you build on that going into this season?
I think it was just like things change, things happen all the time in basketball with different teams. So just stepping into my role and really taking that on and just trying to be the best that I could be for my team. And I think that just continues into this year. Like Mimi said, being a leader, our 5 freshmen, they are doing amazing. And so just really helping them and, like Kate said, mentoring them and just getting all of our team together and just ready to compete this year. We're going to be a championship team this year.
Everyone's mentioned the 5 freshmen, and I see the smile when we say the 5 freshmen. Should we expect a similar style of play, or will there be adjustments with this influx of talent?
Well, Christy, the Stanford way, we want to play up-tempo, we want to play fast, we want to play what we call tag team. I think we have a lot of depth. We have a lot of different weapons out there, and we need everyone. It's a long season. We have championship aspirations, championship goals. We know we're going to see, a lot of different styles of play, and more than anything, I'm just really happy the way people are working together and really taking on kind of the sisterhood in the Stanford way.
You missed some games last year with injury. You talked about that leadership piece for you. How much was you staying on the sideline and watching? How much did that help you in terms of this enhanced leadership role?
Yeah, it helped me a lot. It gave me a different perspective for sure, just relating to my teammates in a different way. I know we had a couple of other people that were out too, so being able to form that little group of like a little sisterhood there. But I think watching on the sideline is different. You see things that you normally don't see when you're playing. I missed some time, and I think part of that leadership is being available and being healthy, so taking that to the next year.
Chloe, we're going to talk about freshmen again. Give me the one freshman that right now has really impressed you.
I think it's hard to say just one. I think they've all been doing amazing in different ways. They all bring different skills to the team, and they've really taken on that. And I think they all work incredibly hard. And so I think I've been impressed by all of them, and I think everybody else will be too.
Kat, a big issue last year was just the health of Apollo. Can you kind of give us an update on that, and is she ready to go?
Yeah, we're very excited to have Talana Lapolo back and healthy. Obviously, she has great experience at the guard position. She's a fierce competitor, a great defender, a very, very smart player. You know, really, again, Christy, we're going to count on Talana, Chloe, Nunu. I'm really excited about the way Courtney Ogden is playing, Mary Ashley Stevenson, as well as our two other seniors, Stavi Papadaki and Lauren Green. Our returners will lead the way, and you know, it is great to have Talana back on the floor.
Kate, you've been around this game for a long time, around a lot of great coaches. Last year, first year in the ACC, what surprised you the most about the coaching in the ACC?
You know, Christy, I don't think, you know, ACC is a fantastic women's basketball conference, and we are so excited to be a part of it. Great competition, like we have on our team, great competition makes you better. And I think more than anything, just being in an 18-team conference is really different. You know, that's a lot of different games. You know, other than Cali, you only see everybody once. You know, so there are a lot of different variety and styles of play, and also in today's game, just the constant roster turnover and learning different players, and you know, it just was a big adjustment. And again, we're grateful now that we have kind of our first year under the belt.
Lady, I know this is only year 2 in the ACC, but there's been a lot of great players who played in this league. Is there anyone, and this can include Stanford, obviously, it's part of the ACC, but that you patterned your game after that played in the ACC, or that you've looked up to?
I think for me, I just named one of our Stanford players. Definitely was in the Pac-12 at the time, but we're just gonna go with Stanford players. Definitely Neko McKay. I've heard of how good of a leader she is, and how she is in the W. And like I can see that on court. She's an amazing leader, amazing person. And so I would say her in terms of leadership and just the way that she approaches the game.
Yes, I think honestly, ACC it's very like guard heavy, very fast. I've grown up just watching a lot of basketball, so I think just there's a lot of guards, and there's a lot of great guards. There's a lot of great Stanford guards, Kiana Williams. Like there's so many great guards. So.
You just want to be the next great guard in the ACC. Nunu, I saw a clip that your social team put out that in picking Stanford, you mentioned the greatness of greatness of the players and the education. But the true reason you said you picked Stanford was because of what? And can you give us the visual description of that, for maybe those of us who haven't seen it up close and personal?
The true reason why I chose Stanford was the palm trees. Yes, I know it's really, really weird, but yes, the palm trees. I'm from Minnesota. It is so cold there. Like, it's ridiculous. -30 in the winter. It's like I couldn't do it. And so when I saw Stanford, me and Kate, she was my coach at that time, and we were on Palm Drive, which is this amazing street just full of palm trees. And so we're at the Stanford church, and I'm looking, and I turn, I'm like, there's palm trees. And I was like, this is amazing. So I look at my mom, I look at Kate, I was like, Kate, like, can I like come here? Like, she was like, what do you mean? I said, can I like commit here? Like, can I come here? She's like, yeah. Like, are you here? And I was like, oh, okay, I'm coming. So yeah, that's the reason why I chose Stanford.
But Christy, then she made me keep it a secret. I couldn't tell anybody until the next morning when we had breakfast at staff. So
Yeah.
palm trees did it.
Easiest recruiting cell ever, apparently. Chloe, Kate brought it up earlier, Stanford Sisterhood. What does that mean to you?
I mean, it goes way back. Just all the past players, all the present players. Just when you come back in the circle, you're a part of the circle, and we're all connected. And you can reach out to any of the sisters if you want. Just having that connection, knowing that there's someone that has your back at all times.
Nunu and Chloe, this is the hard-hitting one. If you had to pick one of your coaches to be on your 2-on-2 team, who would it be and why?
There you go.
Go ahead.
Kate, for sure. I've heard great stories
Oh
of
my
the
God.
competitiveness, and I think other players will be scared.
You can't be Kate, so.
I can't say it. Okay, I would have her guard me because she can't guard me.
Oh.
Let's see. I think I'm gonna go with Bird. Erica McCall. We call her Bird. That's her nickname. I'm gonna go with Erica McCall. She's good. She be cooking us in practice too. So I'll go with her. 2v2 partner.
I don't know, Chrissy, I'd be choosing, Stanford, former All-American, WNBA pro, Jeanette Poland, who just went in the Stanford Athletics Hall of Fame.
JP, yeah, that's true. It's hard.
That's why I said
It's hard. Like, you got Olympic. Yeah, you got so many people.
So let's talk about that though. Your staff, we know what they are as coaches, but as former players and representing Stanford, I mean, what's it like to walk into practice every day and learn from these very accomplished women?
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, it's just like, Katie setting, Olympian, WNBA player, Kate, WNBA player, JP, Hall of Fame, recently Hall of Fame, Bird, Tempe, like Heather, like all of them have such great experience, and like I wouldn't want to be at another place because like you have so much, like you can literally go to Kate, like how was it playing at W? Oh, JP, how do I become a Hall of Famer? Like how do I become a WNBA champion? Like they know these things, and so like it's so easy to listen to them because they've experienced it themselves.
I think she said it well. It's just like they've done it before, and like our goals that we have, they've already done it. So I think they really set the blueprint for us, and they're always there whenever we need, have questions, and you get the best advice, no matter what coach you go to.
So this is for each one of you. One word answer. When I say ACC women's basketball, what's the one word that comes to mind? Chloe, we'll start with you.
Competitive.
I say Stanford.
If it's the one word that comes to mind.
I'm with Chloe, competitive.
Ladies, thank you for your time today. Good luck this season.